fans who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Robert, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing on their first play. He gets a kick, he takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Cardinals grab it. And they're going to get a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, bro, because they're going to take over on the fumble. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll give left side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Flushed out of the pocket. Dumped off to his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Caught quick right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. In the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. There he goes. Right sideline. Hits the 20. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Cowboy 80! 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Blue. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Here's another for him. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Blue goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The kicker on for the point after.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now to the running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. So we're through 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Working inside the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. A give now from the gun. And is Frank good enough to gain about 4? It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 backward, 60 backward.
Shotgun handoff to a body conduct. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
18 Rattler. Shot 60, Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the gun. He's getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play.
They'll work against the blitz. And screen here to Blue. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. Hey, Cougar 19.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 60
And send a receiver left. From the red zone now. Throws caught. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
He finds him right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Israel Abanikanda on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
There's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Looking now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's caught at the 25. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Back to throw it. It's caught by Harrison. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Panthers 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he Gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. DeCorian Bennett there for the tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 72.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Sending him on the dive. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
19, 18. Cougar 19. 18, 5 in.
They've got a man in motion. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Panthers.
Let's go. Kennedy Ryan. Ryan. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Complete on the option. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. That's good room at the 35. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 38.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. He is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Cardinals 24, Panthers 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the jump.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Press all 80. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Untranslatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Now they send their back in motion right. Third down from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
In motion, a receiver left. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Ready?
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
They'll give up the gut to Obani Kanda. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals 31, Panthers 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. A big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Shot 50. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
That's Hill on the slant. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Well, he's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's a Conda on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
2. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Put the body on the line for his team. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blue running to the right. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Panthers down by only 3. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Setting up to throw. On screen here to Blue. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Go.
Throwing now. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left.
Ready,
Here he is to throw. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
19, 18.
Back to throw. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. 31. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the red zone on 1st. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blue gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Glendale.
like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. All back here, get all back here, get back. A big, I know, as long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back.